Welcome back, YouTube. How are you guys doing? I told you I'd be back, and I'm back. I'm back with this just beautiful, stunning, I don't know. I just decided to do something a little different. Used a bunch of different things that I haven't used before. Some I liked, some I didn't. But all in all, I think the eye came out beautiful. I think the skin looks incredible, except for like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer right there. Yeah, that's better. But other than that, yeah, I think it looks absolutely stunning. So, this is going to be a talk over. My iMovie is acting up with my camera, which sucks so bad because my camera is so good. Like, it's so good, guys. Like, I don't want to have to get rid of my camera and get another camera just to use iMovie. So I decided to do a voiceover because the last one I did, I tried to edit, was this exact look, but it kept shutting down on me, and I had to reboot it back up, shut down, boot it up. I've called Apple a million times, so it's my camera that's not compatible with iMovie. I have the 650 JVC camera instead of the 6.5, so I have the upgraded version. So upgrade your iMovie, please. Like, just please, so I could use it. Yeah, and if you would like to see how I got this, just really pretty. Kind of dramatic, but not, because they're all neutrals. If you was to take away the glitter, it would make it a lot more just not so poppin', but the glitter actually makes it more, I don't even know the word I'm looking for. Like, I'm just so happy to be back. But anyways, if you want to see how to get this makeup look. Hi everyone. Okay, today we're going to be using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea #2. And I'm basically just using that real light shadow just to pat all over my concealer just to dry it out. And now we're going to go in with Creme Brulee, which is a staple of Makeup Geek in my shadow, along with Cocoa Bear. I use that for pretty much every transition shade. So what you want to do is you just really want to get this as pigmented as you want it. Honestly, I went in a couple times. Now I'm going to go in with this even lighter brown. It's a little darker, but not too much, but it still adds more definition. And I'm placing this a little lower, more directly right in my crease. Now, I was using a pencil brush with that real dark shade. I was like, yeah, that's not happening. So I went back in with, I'm using the Zoeva, it's like the Sigma E25. It worked just as good. And I'm kind of winging it out like I'm going to do a cut crease, but I'm not. So just blend your little heart out. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm taking some more Creme Brulee on the Sigma E25, or no, E35. I don't know. I'll write it in the bottom bar below. Now I'm just taking an e.l.f. dollar concealer brush and just blending out the inner corner, just so when I put the white shadow in there, it's going to really pop. And I'm using that really nice bright white that's in there. It has like a shimmer to it, but it really doesn't show up on the brow bone, as you can see it does. So I do go in with a even more stronger, so highlight the inner corner. So I'm going to use this just to basically map out like where I want. It's not a wing. It's just going to be like, I don't know. I can't really explain it. You'd have to just like watch me do it. I kind of want to go in and do like an ombre effect, like from black to like a really light brown or a darker brown, then a lighter brown, then into a white. It's just something different and something I've never done on my channel before. So now I'm going to take my favorite NYX of all time, because it's just the shit, and I'm going to trace that outline that I had already used with that pencil, because I had more control. When I trace something with like the NYX liquid pencil, it's easier. But if you want more control, I would suggest go for felt tip pens, because they don't move. And there you go. Pretty good, right? Now I'm going to use my 237 Detailed Shader Brush by Zoeva. And I'm going to take this black in this. It's not really black. Like, I really was excited for this palette, and I don't care for it. It does have a shimmer in it, so I did go over the black with it. But I do go back in with another black. You will see that later on. So what you're doing is you're just bringing that in about, I'd say, midway part of the eye, not even. Now I'm going in with like, it's that brown in that palette, but I really didn't care. Like I said, like I had to layer it and layer it and layer it and layer it. It's a beautiful color, but I had to layer it. Now I'm going to use this really like white. Go back in with it again. And basically all you're doing here is very lightly. I use this exact brush for every single color. And as you can see, you just want to buff them. Now, I'm going in with this brown Hypnotic. Look at this shadow. It is beautiful. I just wanted something else in between that brown and black, just so it would stand out a little more. And it did just what I wanted it to do. Now, here's where I'm going. And every product that I'm using will be in the bottom bar, so check that, because, girlfriend, I can't remember everything. So now, as you can see, I'm really using a light hand, and I'm going back and forth between colors, so there's not, like, stark lines. Now I went in with that Cocoa Bear. See the difference between the one eye and the other? It was completely different. Now, this is like a finely milled, like, pigment glitter. Just clean it up. Now I'm using, I think it's Topaz Twinkle, and I'm only doing halfway of the eye on the bottom and the top. Now, Benefit Proe-Fessional. I like to really blend this in, like really blend it into my pores, and I'm using Warm Beige by Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I sped up a lot because I didn't want this video to be extremely long. And concealer, Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I use the light first, then I go in with the dark at the very tail end. So it's like I don't have a stark under eye. As you can see, it kind of matches the foundation in a way. So it's not like real bright. Then we're going to blend that in. Now after we do that, of course, we're going to go in and what? Set the eyes. I had to get this video up for y'all. I missed y'all so much. So I'm just using my Airspun translucent powder. That's it. As I show you, right there. Yep. So, we're just going to go ahead and we are going to set the entire face with this real lightly. It's starting to become fall here, so I really don't like bake. I've never really baked anyway. But, I'm going to show you a little bit of bakeage when I do my contour on my nose, because I have this brush that I just got. These brushes here, they're Moda's. It's perfect for bronzer. I'm using the Tarte Princess, Park Avenue Princess or something bronzer. It has a shimmer to it. That's the only thing I don't like about it, so I use it really lightly. Then I will go in with the Hoola. But it gives you a glow, so you still look pretty good. Like, look at that. Like, now that's some bronzer. Now, when I do my nose contour, that's the brush I'm talking about. So now we're going to go in with the Bombshell. They're from Pure. These lashes are so fucking pretty. So stunning. Let's just dust away that bake away. Really, like, it set the entire eye off. I do my brows a little differently now. I will do an updated brow tutorial. But they gave me this Final Cut Pro, and it's just for 30 days. So I'm trying to get out as many videos as I possibly can. I'm going to take that same pigment that I used in between the black and the Makeup Geek, Cocoa Bear, and I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. So I buff that all on the lower lash line. There is a little fallout, but it brushes right away. You could put some powder there, and you'd be fine. But, you know, me, I'm gangsta. I don't feel like doing all that. Now, I did use that flat definer brush. I didn't like it. I go back in with another brush, and you will see me. It's just an angled liner brush. It does way better. That one right there. It's by Zoe as well, and I should have used that in the beginning. Because it really gets tightly in the lashes and stuff, and sorry that I'm out of view. But, again, first video back, so give me a break. Now I'm using Heartthrob by Makeup Geek. 2 dabs. That is all you need of this shit. It is intense. And I like to start at the apple of my cheeks and then work my way back. Now, I most of the time do my highlight first, but this time I didn't. I decided to go in with Pink Pong or something like that, Jelly Pong. It's very beautiful. I put that on. Then I'm using the Ofra Rodeo Drive. Look at that. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's everything. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. and we're just going to wipe them lips off. I'm going to use a ColourPop lippy stick or a lippy pencil, whatever the hell you want to call them. But I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Finishing it off with a ColourPop liquid lip. So we're going to do like ombre lip. It was like dark. I didn't want it real dark, so I lightened it up, and you will see that. I love you. Please don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day. Honey, give it one more chance.